minus 10 seconds and counting.
Hey, barbecue family.
Happy Friday, everybody.
How's everybody doing? We got TikTok, we got YouTube, we got
Instagram,
Facebook. I pointed to the wrong area.
and we got James Bearden. He's back. He's saying, I'm here. So we're officially able to get started. We got our new best friend, Hot Tommy. Hot Tommy.
We got Hot Tommy. We got Judge Webb, Jay Booth. How's everybody doing over on
Chantel.
TikTok?
We have Chantel. We have Kathy, Smoky Oak Barbecue, and Brooklyn Scott. Hey, Brooklyn Scott.
Hey, Scott, are we seeing you Sunday? I hope you're coming to Teddy's.
Yes, good. Scott, let us know. We'd love to see you. Hopefully you're able to make it.
Yeah.
And we got Margie saying, beautiful ladies. That's so sweet, Margie. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. We got CJ. Hi, CJ. We Barbecue Mike G. So nice to see you guys.
How's everybody doing? And our other new best friend, Judge My Barbecue.
Yes, it was so nice to meet everybody this last weekend in Connecticut. That was literally like a family reunion.
It was. Feel like that. And
Did it not?
It literally feels like it went by like in a second.
Yeah, I felt like we were there for 2 minutes. And I cannot already wait to go back. That weekend was like an absolute blur.
Yeah, and guys, we can't tell you how fun that was, but we gotta get to First on the Grill, which it is now literally official. Our buddy Bat13, he is the official sponsor of First on the Grill. It's like week 42 that he's got First on the Grill.
That's quite a streak he's got going. So congratulations, Bat13. Way
Congrats,
to go.
Bat13.
Great job getting First on the Grill again. I'm not sure what time that guy wakes up, but he's right there.
If he can beat us, that's impressive, okay? We rise earlier.
Oh boy, do we ever. Hi, Angela on TikTok. I saw
Angela.
Johnny. Nice to see you guys. We've got Nikki. What's going on, everybody?
Where is everybody watching from over on TikTok? It seems to be a lot of Canadians on TikTok. We like to see that.
Yep.
Hope you guys are doing good.
Let us know where you're at. We are in the grill studio, and we are having a lot of fun. It's nice. Thank goodness it's nice and warm out again in here today.
It's actually like what we like to call groggy, which is like a mix of like humid and muggy.
It is groggy. Okay, CJ is asking, did you stay up past 8:30 in Connecticut? No, we did not, CJ.
We kind of did. When we were out for dinner with HT, we made it up like a little bit past 8:30.
No, I think it was 8:30. I don't think we did make it past 8:30.
Yeah, but we were still up past 8:30. Look, this is gonna count. Okay, we need credit. Yes, we were up.
Okay,
not
I was
far after that.
Where Evil Llama is? Evil Llama's in the house. Okay, I was wondering. He's here. We can officially start the show because he's in the house.
Hi, Evil Llama, and we also got Jam and Johnny in the house. He's saying, "Hey, Flirty Murdy," and Gunsmith Kiki. Ooh, that's a new one.
Ooh, I like that.
And Kathy saying that was the coolest about the Connecticut event.
Yeah, that was so.
HT, I gamble till 9. Guys, we are party animals. We really are.
We got made fun of so many times when we were down there. Like, people were wondering what the deal was. We weren't gambling. We weren't drinking. We weren't staying out late. We were a bunch of squares.
Literally, guys, is it that rare and weird that we like to get a good sleep? Like, people seriously didn't, they were like, what's your guys' deal? I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, and they were like, we've been out all night. We just got 1 hour sleep. Then we hit the gym. I'm like, I would be laying down dying.
I'm like, I got 8 hours and had room service and I'm still sleepy. I was still sleepy after
that. And that was at like after like 3 cups of coffee. I don't get it.
We are babies, or as Keith says, we're squares.
Yeah, we're a bunch of squares.
But we're happy you guys are here with us today. We missed you guys. We weren't able to go live with you guys the Friday before, or that we set off onto our journey to Connecticut. But it feels like we haven't been with you guys for a month. We were so excited to be here, to be back with you guys.
Yep, and check out the weather cam that we just showed. It's a really nice weather here, thank goodness. We're finally well into summer. Looking great, having fun. Great Dane barbecue in the house.
Hi, Russell. Now, our friend Keith is asking a question that I need to know a little bit more information about this, because he's asking in specific, did Maddie leave her top on? I don't know what that's about. I don't know why I'm getting singled out here, or why my top would be off here.
No, it stayed on. Yeah, it totally
Keith,
stayed on.
to answer your question, it was on, okay? I don't know what that's about, but it was on.
This is not Girls Gone Wild spring break type of behavior on this vacation. We were working, we were having fun.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so we're excited to be with you guys today. We've got a locked and loaded menu. First of all, I hope Scoggett is going to be joining us at some point today because I wanted to. We're using something that Scoggett sent us that I was really excited about. He sent us this ketchup in the mail from Whataburger, which
who's been there? We don't have that here in Canada. I would like to visit there someday.
And I think the name is so cool. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Maybe it's like Whataburger, but to me that looks like Whataburger.
Yeah. Or maybe is it like what a burger? Like what a burger that is. Is that
but
right?
But it's one word. So is it Whataburger? The first time I heard someone say this, I thought they were saying Waterburger. Because the way that they were saying, I'm like, is it the accent? What is this called?
Yeah.
But Scoggett sent us this ketchup from Whataburger or Whataburger.
Scoggett watches on the replay because he works during the day. But so hopefully he's watching this, Scoggett. Thank you so much. He sent us a bunch of goodies.
And I wanted to ask Scoggett, do you guys in the States have this brand called Old El Paso? Or is this like not a thing in the States? Because I was like, I don't know. I feel
Why
like
do you think everything is just ours?
Because-
Why would you think Old El Paso is a Canadian classic?
I don't know, but someone let us know. Do you have Old El Paso where you live in the States? Because for some reason, I'm convinced it's a Canadian brand.
We have C-Mac joining us. He said we do. They do have it.
Okay.
Guys, C-Mac is
C-Mac.
one of the barbecue family members that we actually got to meet in person in Connecticut at Mohegan Sun.
God,
over
that
the
guy's
weekend.
cool.
C-Mac has got the vibe, okay?
He does.
We were saying, which C-Mac, we love you. We had a blast with you. C-Mac, the only way to describe him is he is like just got that sweetheart vibe.
Yeah, he's so sweet.
He asked us, he was like, do you guys need anything? Can I get you anything? He got us 2 ice cold waters because it was quite warm. He was just an absolute sweetheart.
Yeah, and we were talking to him about how, first of all, he's an absolute giant. And we were like, how many times do people ask you, what's the weather like up there? Because I know if you're tall, that's just, people get that all the time. And we were dying because he said he actually started playing basketball because he got sick of people saying, why don't you play basketball?
Which I like that. I think that's awesome. He's like, you know what? I keep getting asked about it. I'm just going to do it, okay?
He literally said that, so I can't think of a reason why not. And I'm just going to avoid the questions, I'm just going to start playing basketball. And I found that very funny.
C-Mac, you rock. We love you. We had a blast with you.
Yeah.
Now, guys, we got to get started because we have another Noble Premium Bison cook coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. What? Okay. Barbecue Pops is like, hello. We need to do the dance.
Barbecue Pops is like our handler. Okay, honey, jump in. Here we go.
Let's do this. Friday. Yes, it's Friday. We miss a week and we already forget the dance.
I'm surprised I remember the words.
I'm surprised Barbecue Pops remember too because we're all a little rusty today.
Okay, so James said Old El Paso is big in California. Interesting.
I'm not surprised at that. I'm surprised that my little sister Kiki here thought that this was a Canadian classic.
I thought we invented this.
Guys, another thing about the weekend, Key needed to tell anyone walking past us, we're Canadian. We're Canadian. We're here in Connecticut. We're Canadian.
And Maddie was like, shut your traps. Stop telling everybody that we're Canadian. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm proud of my home country.
You're good. Yeah, but you need to tell it to everybody.
Yeah, I
my
do.
goodness gracious.
Yeah, I do. I enjoy that. It makes me very happy to tell everybody that I'm Canadian. I don't know why.
Okay, well, we are
Maybe it's a
here with
Canadian
you guys
thing.
here today talking about a real Canadian classic, which is Noble Premium Bison.
Yeah.
And we are making the viral smash burger tacos, but with our spin, including bison.
And they're cheeseburgers. Okay,
Yes.
so I don't know if that's like a thing.
I think, how is it not a thing?
But I invented
Why are
that.
you trying to take credit for everything off the top here?
Okay, so we're gonna make them cheeseburgers. I've seen some people do them like Big Mac style, but I didn't
Who
want to do
doesn't
that.
love Mac sauce? Love a good Mac sauce.
Yeah, and I didn't want to do that though. So we're gonna make a burger sauce that could go on sausages, dogs, burgers, tofu. I put it on like tofu on a bun.
Ooh.
Incredible.
Good stuff. We got Will Plunk in the house, and he's saying, "Barbecue Mama, I'm doing better. I had a little accident, still sore."
Oh,
Will,
no.
we hope that you're feeling better. We're glad that you could be here with us today, and hopefully you're not in too much pain after your accident.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on our burger sauce. Maddie's gonna get started on.
What is Maddie getting started with? Because I'm just here to please Kate. We
Maddie
all know
is
that.
getting started on chopping the toppings. Let me see what's going on the grill here. Okay, so we're good. Our grill, I don't know why that took a while to fire up today, but maybe it's the humidity. It's super humid.
It could be.
Okay,
That's
so our
a good.
grill's-
No, that is totally what it is.
Yes, it probably is. So our grill is fired up, and we're gonna cook. We have a little griddle insert that we're using to make these smash burgers. So that's gonna get going, and I'm gonna get started on our burger sauce. Very easy to put together.
Am I doing a fine dice here? What's the deal here?
I would say a fine dice. I was going to say whatever you want, but I don't think I want to be that generous today. You give me a fine dice. Because I don't know about you guys, but if you're shredding stuff in a taco and it's like, we've talked about this before, and you take a bite and you're pulling stuff out, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Okay, so first things first for our burger sauce. Judge My Barbecue's coming at you saying, Maddie, make sure your feet are covered when grilling. Zero ouchies.
But you know what? I will, okay, Judge My Barbecue, you are 100% right. Okay, so Judge My Barbecue is one of the wonderful, sweet gentlemen that we met in Connecticut. And another sweetheart, which I'm not surprised at. The barbecue family's full of them.
Yes.
And he noticed in our last video, which you guys maybe saw it, I was wearing some, I have to say, exceptionally stylish footwear. Okay, it was. But he noticed that it isn't barbecue footwear. And
No.
I 100% agree. We always say when you're grilling, it is best to wear closed-toe shoes, i.e., let me see if I can get my leg up this high.
You're kind of in.
Yep, you can see it. I'm wearing closed-toe shoes, same with Kiki, and that is because when you're, especially charcoal grilling, you can easily get a little bit of charcoal onto your Tootsie, and nobody wants that.
Yeah, absolutely. And when we are doing live events, when we're out and about, we absolutely are wearing closed-toe footwear, no matter
100%.
No matter how hot it is. And I was pretty sweaty when we were out in Connecticut this last weekend because we had on socks and running shoes. And
But when I'm in my backyard, do I rock like the stylish footwear? Yes, I do. Sometimes.
And you
I'm
look-
just
you look
extra,
hot, honey.
extra careful, but we definitely don't recommend that to everybody. Now, our friends Noble, they're joining us and they're saying Maddie's the best sous chef, and that is true, guys. When Kiki and I are in the kitchen,
Amen.
let's be honest,
Amen.
I am the sous chef.
That's a flex opportunity. I don't know why.
Our Noble friends they're just giving Key a flex opportunity. I like that.
Thanks, guys. Okay. Eva Llama, yes, this is Hellman's mayo, and I got a little tip for you guys. So we're at the end of our mayo. This is squeeze mayo, which is like the greatest thing on earth. I don't know what we did before squeeze mayo.
Absolute game changer.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I've got our pickles, and I have some of the water left at the bottom of the pickle juice, if you will. What I'm gonna do is, in order to not waste any of the mayo that's still in here that you can't squeeze out of there, I'm just gonna pour some of the pickle juice
Genius.
very carefully in here, and then I'm gonna just take the lid, swish it around, and then we're gonna get all that mayo out of there. Because you know how I don't know about in the States, but when you recycle up here, you have to really make sure that things are rinsed out. So why am I rinsing this out and putting it in the sink where I could rinse it out?
Okay,
and
that is genius.
I still got all the mayo.
That is such a great tip. Love it because you're not wasting and you get some extra little flavor in there.
Yeah.
Now we have Fritz Frank joining us. Hi, Fritz Frank. And Kathy saying, nice, Kiki. Because who
Yes.
doesn't love a little tip like that? You got to get the most out of, especially in a squeeze bottle. Sometimes it is hard to get every last bit.
So see, now it's fully empty, and I also like it because it loosens up our burger sauce a little bit more, because we don't need it super thick. I like that it's a little bit runnier, especially for a taco, because in my opinion, the messier the better when it comes to tacos.
Oh, if you don't need a shower after your tacos, you're doing something wrong.
So Miles is saying pickle juice for a hangover. I don't know if that's a fact, but own it, buddy.
Miles giving us some pro tips over there. Okay.
And Darren is saying, do you guys have the same fingerprints? We're so close, I feel like we probably do.
Oh, Darren said that?
Yeah, Darren, that's funny.
Darren, that's a good question because I would say they're probably very similar.
All right, so good thing our grill's looking great, honey. This recipe.
Eva Llama came over to say hi. Is he on TikTok? Because he's on Insta with me.
He probably is.
No, he's on Insta with me. Hello, Eva Llama.
All right,
and
so
hello, Jabin. Jabin is in the house too saying pickle juice and mayo is so good.
I did see that. Hi, Jabin. How are you? Jabin, we were actually talking about you on the weekend. I forget to who and why. Why did Jabin get brought up?
I know,
Who
we
were
did.
we talking to about Jabin?
I don't know, but Jabin, it was all in love.
It was.
We were saying you're awesome.
It was about the name too, about how we said Jabin reminds me of David Bowie. Remember that? That's vintage.
Yeah, but who were, I don't know.
I don't remember.
Guys, Connecticut was all a blur. It was all a blur. And I'm just saying I don't need to use Darren's hangover tip. There was none of that on the weekend, so it's not a blur because of that.
No, and in fact, I think we left a lot of people very confused when we went home. They were like, is this how all Canadians are? Because those two aren't a lot of fun.
We don't represent the country accurate at all.
No. Okay, so in our burger sauce, in the recipe, you'll notice that there is relish. But I ran out of relish, and so I'm just chopping up some hot and zesty sliced pickles, which is essentially the same thing. That's what relish is. It's a little on the sweeter side. But I like a burger sauce to be not that sweet, in my opinion. I'm not like huge into sweet.
I like it to be balanced.
So,
I like it balanced.
Yeah, you know what? You're getting what I make you.
So make it balanced. That's what I'm requesting here.
Wow.
Jabin's like all in love. Yeah, right. Jabin, we swear to goodness, it was all in love.
Yes, it definitely was. We wish you could have come, Jabin, but it looks like we're going back next year. So please make it down because we'd like to see you for sure.
Okay, guys. Fritz Frank is sending a little message over to the YouTube crew because he's saying, say hi to YouTube, tell them not to hate me since I'm not there. Well, Fritz Frank, why are you not there? That's what I need to ask, okay? Why are you not there? Actually, is Fritz Frank traveling, I think he said?
Maybe.
Because if you are, then Fritz Frank, you get a pass. That's fine.
You know what I wanted to tell you?
What?
I forgot. So I saw a video where a chef was like on his high horse talking about things that were disgusting in the food world, and I got so annoyed.
Go, give me it. I love it.
Okay, so the food world has become so snotty, I can't even handle it. He was like, okay, so the water that is in mustard, if you don't shake it, I would vomit. If you put that on a hot dog, I would vomit. I'm like, are you being serious? Are we really going to go there?
Up, people.
Yeah.
Lighten up. I literally spray myself all the time with it. You know, when like you forget to, and then
I forget almost every time.
You go to get it, and then it's like exploding, and you're like, it's just drizzling onto the bread.
That's
like it happens.
Exactly. Okay, so I have noticed when I was writing this recipe that the Whataburger ketchup, it's a spicy ketchup, but it's not spicy, and in fact, it's very much like a jam to me. It's very sweet.
Give me a little. Don't get it all.
But give me more than this pinky. No, what? Yeah.
Oh, buddy!
I think it's because it's hot. What happened?
Okay,
there?
that's a lot. Okay, so this is supposed to be spicy.
Yeah, it's not spicy. It's really sugary.
And it's not 1% spicy.
Yeah, so why is it called spicy ketchup? And I just made a giant
mess.
mess.
It's got some zing to it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say spice. It's got some zing.
Does it?
It's got zing, but not spice.
All right. So, in my opinion,
I gotta wash up.
Okay.
That was not a good move.
In my opinion, I agree with Matt. A great burger sauce is nicely balanced, and the fact that it has some zing to it, it is going to work really well in this.
And guys, zing is a technical term.
And it's going to give it some color. So I don't know about you guys, but I like a good burger sauce to have that like pinkish hue to it. Like kind of like a Big Mac sauce, but the flavors are a little different. So to season it, we're gonna use good old SPG. Now watch out because this Suckle Busters one we've mentioned before.
Goodness gracious.
You could choke when it hits the air. There's something to do with the pepper in here.
Now I will tell Fritz Frank, who's watching over on Insta, Kathy went over to YouTube. We got Lisa, the Halo Griller. She's on YouTube. It's like Fritz Frank ain't there and everybody's there today for some reason.
Yeah, they were trying to balance out.
Guys, we're happy wherever you want to watch.
Okay, so check this out, honey. Look at the texture of this sauce. That to me is like the perfect burger sauce.
Throw it up so people, okay, yeah, that's looking good. Throw it up so Insta can see. And I'm Noble saying, hey ladies, we've got 2 new awesome t-shirts coming our way. Noble, are you talking to us? Do we get new t-shirts?
Maybe they're talking to someone else and we're just infringing on the convo.
Because now I want the t-shirts.
Okay, so Instagram, check this out. Our burger sauce is all ready to roll. You don't have to make it this thin. I personally prefer it on the thinner side.
I like a thin sauce.
Because if you're making tacos and some of it's not ending up on your forehead, what are you even doing? That's my question to you. That's not a taco.
100%.
You need tacos to get messy. Okay, so why are you stopping?
Look, I'm not getting any love here for the onions.
All right,
the
Big
tomatoes.
Shrimpin'. First of all, amazing name.
Big Shrimpin', phenomenal name.
Okay, so Big Shrimpin' is saying they want that sauce. Wish we could share. It is a phenomenal sauce.
That is looking like good, honey. But can I please get some love for what I have completed here?
What I've completed. Maddie needs a pat on the back at every opportunity.
Yes, I do.
All right, it looks great, honey.
Okay,
please shred that lettuce
so
finely.
Shred it, not chop it.
No.
All right, I'm on
and
it.
first, wait, before you do that, can you get my meat out because I got to get going on this?
Yeah, I'm on it.
The smashing takes the most amount of time.
Jabin came over to Insta too.
Hi, Jabin over there. Okay, so the smashing of these smashed burger tacos is what takes the most amount of time. But I love recipes like this because people go nuts for stuff like this, even though there's really like absolutely nothing to this recipe.
But that's why I think these guys, everybody knows these are like viral hot right now. But that's why I think people like them, because it's something different, but yet it's something the same. Like we all know tacos, we all know burgers. Put the two together, you got something completely different.
Yes.
That's simple and easy. So that's why I think they took off.
I think so too. And who doesn't love those combination of flavors? So we've got some, these are, they say medium on them, but to me that seems very small. This is a small tortilla shell as far as I'm concerned.
How the heck is that medium?
But it says medium on the bag. I was like,
no, that's like standard small.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys saw the reel we did with Noble Premium Bison earlier this week where it showed the 3-pack of the extra lean grounds. So we're gonna be using 2 of the 3-pack for today because everybody here is having this for lunch. But if you use 1 of the 3-pack, that will make 6 tacos.
But guys,
You're making quite a bit of noise. Maddie's like, get back on me.
Because that's what I'm doing. I don't know why the hips need to make their entrance here. I did not do that whatsoever. But guys, we have to clarify, because that reel that we shared, we were at Costco. We were showing some love for Costco. A lot of people across Canada were asking, can they get it at their Costco? Because we all know Costco's all over. It's on every corner, it seems like these days.
Yes.
But we have to answer your question by saying we don't know. So what we'll like to tell you guys is that noblepremiumbison.com has a specific tab that says where to buy. It doesn't get easier than that. You click on that, you put in your address, and then it'll tell you all the various locations that you can get it in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, and then you can check.
Exactly, you can check. We also get it at Sobeys, and you can get it at Longo's, again, in our neck of the woods, but there could be other places that you can get it in your area.
Yeah, because we got tons of messages after we posted that asking if we could get it at specific Costco's wherever people live.
Which I love getting those messages, because that just goes to show you people are interested in getting bison, which how could you not be?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you are interested in making these smash burger tacos,
no, not if, when. Let's be real here. You guys all are going to want to make this.
Yes, and you're going to need the perfect. You're going to need the extra lean grounds because they make for the perfect taco. They're not at 1% greasy. The flavor is absolutely off the charts. And they stick to the tortilla shells really, really well without having to add anything.
That's the key here,
yes.
Right?
So, honey, please glove up because I'm going to need your help here. Actually, first, will you put our insert in because we got to get that preheating. What?
He's like, actually, first do this 6-step thing that we need to do here.
Well, and I'm used to now working with Mad, like since we were just doing so many demos together this weekend.
Excuse me, are you not used to working with me?
No, I mean, but I'm just
Are you not used to seeing me every single day of your life, buddy?
No,
so much
buddy.
that people are constantly asking, are you guys lovers? Which we very well could be. I saw Hot Tommy said that earlier because we got that a lot in Connecticut for some reason.
Yeah, we did. But no, I just mean like working together in like crunch time. It's all fun and games when you're working together on videos and you have all the time in the world. But working together when you're on a stage and there's a lot happening, it's a completely different ball game.
Okay, but do we want to tell people what we refer to when we say, or what we mean when we refer to as crunch time? Every chef knows what this means.
I think
guys.
they get it, but
crunch
it's
time,
pretty self-explanatory.
Crunch time is when the recipe's coming together, and all of a sudden your family's like, "When's dinner?" Like, and they're milling around you in the kitchen. You're like, "Get the heck out! We're plating up, and I need my own space."
And that's actually what happened when Maddie and I were at when we were doing our demo in Connecticut. People started to swarm the stage when we were done.
No, you got to get it, the crunch. Well, that's no crunch. That's not crunch.
That's crunch time.
That's post crunch time.
We're defining crunch time as different things.
Crunch time to me means like the plate up time, and it means get out, let me do what I need to do, and get out basically.
Well, but to me, since there were so many people around, I was like, to me, that's crunch time.
No, that
you
is
gotta
actually
hurry up.
because you mean you were still plating up.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that is crunch time.
Okay, so take a look at this.
I missed what someone just said, and I'm not even going to repeat what is happening on YouTube. That crowd is rowdy. If you guys want to ever go on YouTube, the Instagram crowd or the TikTok crowd, watch out because that group they're a wild bunch.
All right, so Sean is saying sister-in-laws. No, Sean, we're actually sisters, I find that very confusing because sometimes we get, are you guys twins? And then other times we get, are you guys friends? Like nobody, it's weird how perception is everything.
I know, totally. Now, Fritz Frank, our buddy Fritz Frank, is pointing out something interesting. He's saying, speaking of HT, I noticed HT, myself, and Maddie using a mortar and pestle recently. Looking at you, Kiki.
Boo.
Kiki, speaking of like snobby talk, Kiki got all snobby about the mortar and pestle.
But you know what? That's the
Don't
opposite
boo
of
that.
snob. Yeah, but that's the opposite of snob because I'm saying I don't like it. That seems very hoity-toity to me, and like that ain't my thing. I like just like I don't know why you'd get that out to be like. I don't know how that got popular, to be perfectly honest with you.
Because it's A, it's fun, and B, it feels old school.
But it holds a tablespoon
You're getting
of
back
food.
to your roots, okay? You're getting back to your roots.
Okay, someone named Cornelius is saying, which one of you is single? Thank you for asking. That's very flattering, but neither of us.
Hi, Cornelius. Okay, so actually, I am going to be getting into this, but before I do that, who wants to go for a dip dive?
I could.
I could totally go for a dip dive.
I could, but first I want to draw attention to what this technique is looking like. And hang on, I will just hold this up.
That looks phenomenal.
To show you guys. So this is where we're getting into the smash burger taco thing. Normally with smash burgers, you'd make a ball of meat and then use a smasher to smash it down. But in this, we're pressing it against the tortilla, and you don't technically need a smasher. So that's good if you don't have one. You just use your fingers, and you want to bring the meat right close, as close as you can actually, to the edge, because once it hits that really hot skillet, it is going to shrink up a tiny bit.
Look at how good the bison meat looks. That looks like pure flavor, not greasiness.
Yes.
Okay, let's go for a dip dive. Let's go for a dip dive. You
All
keep
right.
going. I want to go for a dip dive and see what's up. And
All right,
I'm a little
please
bit
do.
scared. I'm a
Yeah.
little bit scared.
Yeah, absolutely. Coffee Gal is saying raw meat on your tortilla. Yuck. You know what, Coffee Gal? It seems like that, but wait until you see these once they come off the cast iron insert we have for our grill. It's smash burger, like fantastic smash burger love with these going on.
Okay, HT for some reason is saying he's single and ready to mingle. Okay, HT, I didn't think that was the case, but all right. All right, we're diving in, guys. Let's see what we got going on in the big bowl of questions.
And I will just continue to smash my little heart away over here because we got a lot of tacos to make.
I think that's Key telling me, Mad, get your little butt in gear. Okay, I got two. I pulled two by accident, so let's see. We will do both. Okay, guys?
Yep.
Let's check. Let's check what this is. Oh my. Okay.
Oh no. If Maddie's saying oh my, it's gonna be bad.
Okay, remember I wrote these a while ago, guys, and I did tell you there may have been a cocktail involved when I wrote these, okay?
Uh-oh.
Just a heads up to everybody, okay? We have the question that just came from the big bowl, goes out to everybody listening. It is, have you ever peed in the shower?
I thought we talked about this already.
No,
Which is a weird thing to say.
We were talking about which body parts do you wash for. There's a lot of shower talk. There's always a lot of shower talk. And
maybe that's why someone thought you took your top off, because you choose these questions and it's just, I don't know where we are.
Absolutely not. Honey, answer the question. Have you ever peed in the shower?
The shower is not a toilet. Absolutely not.
I thought you were going to say, it's all pipes.
No. Brian saying George Costanza says yes, but it's all pipes, but no. But different pipes go to different places.
I know. I don't understand why that's a thing. That is absolutely disgusting. I feel like that would make a urine fog, which no thanks.
That is absolutely disgusting.
That's very gross.
Jay's saying no.
And in saying that, if anyone's saying yes, we still love you.
Okay, so Great Dane Barbecue, learn something new every day.
Russell's throwing out, he's proud. He's saying yes, and who hasn't? So Russell's saying it. He's proud about it.
Okay, Love Grows Baking, nice to see you. They're saying as long as it goes directly into the drain and it doesn't linger on the shower floor at all.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Ew.
I think it would linger.
Yeah,
but hello, Love Grows Baking. And CJ saying it's all plumbing. Okay, I'm gonna get diving in here to see if I can make it happen.
Surprise. Or do you want to stay on seasoning, honey? I'm going faster than you are here, so if you want.
So is it just salt and pepper?
Just straight up salt and pepper, because when you're making smash burgers, Maddie always likes to say if you're making a burger of any kind, smash or otherwise, if you're adding anything else to it that's not salt and pepper, you got yourself a big flat meatball, and it no longer is a burger.
100%.
So you could use rub on the outside of these for sure if you wanted to use a barbecue rub, but I think straight up salt and pepper is sticking with the typical smash burger vibe. And there's rub in the burger sauce anyway, so it's like sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes the simpler the better to me when it comes to.
I 100% agree.
When it comes to flavors, otherwise it's just going to start to take over, and
Now CJ is asking what's a urine fog, and I'm saying, CJ, it's just what happens, okay? If you're doing that in the shower, that's what I imagine what would happen. Do you get what I'm saying by that?
I don't know why we're talking about this, to be honest. I really don't.
It's the big bowl of questions' fault, and saying that is this person who writes them. Judge my barbecues like the show is taking a turn. Okay, honey, I'm going in with a nice, we're just salting the one side. So what I would say is we're gonna go in with a little bit heavier hand on the salt because we cannot flip them.
Yeah.
Okay, Kathy's saying, I may have back when I was pregnant, LOL, but never on purpose. Okay,
Aww.
any pregnant lady gets a pass, okay? When you're pregnant, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, absolutely. So you
Ooh,
know what?
I like this. This salt is like thick. Guys, look at this salt.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like a salt that has some texture there. Let's take a little look at what that looks like.
I think that these are super cool because to me it's mystifying that the extra lean ground bison sticks so well to the tortilla. I was not expecting that because you keep seeing these smash burger tacos everywhere, and it's like it seems very confusing that they don't have any sort of like glue of any kind that's sticking it on there, but you don't need it. You'll notice they're just sticking right on, and as soon as they hit that griddle, it's like they.
Ooh, okay, this is a good grinder too. Guys, we got some new salt and pepper up here in the grill studio. I'm excited about it.
And Maddie's making me make 100 tacos for some reason today. I was happy making 6. And
I'm
Maddie was
sorry?
like, that's not enough.
We're all here, and I'm never eating less than 3 tacos, so sorry. So get pushing, honey. Let's get pushing. Noble's saying the only ingredient we add to our bison is love. Guys, that is super sweet. You can taste it. We've tasted it plenty of times. Love is always the secret ingredient.
Yep.
I love that, guys.
And like I said, too many different ingredients on here, you're gonna change it into something else. If you get a smash burger at like Five Guys, or we experienced Johnny Rockets on the weekend, I'm sure all those places are just sticking salt and pepper for the same reason.
You want to let the flavor of the meat shine through. And bison, we've said it many times to you guys, bison meat gets the flavor from the meat itself. The meat is very flavorful. It doesn't have to rely on the fat. So that's why even though it doesn't look like there's a lot of fat in here, there's still a lot of flavor, a lot of tenderness.
Mm-hmm. So honey, if you want to go ahead and get the griddle oiled up, we can start smash burgering these are going to be, and they don't take a lot of time at all. They definitely don't, and that's what makes these great to feed like your family, to make at a backyard party. They're great because you're seeing how easy they are. They come together so quickly, and you can make a lot of them, which is good. I see I'm finishing them off.
Yep,
Cool.
I'm officially taking these off. I was silently just trying to get these off.
Okay, a lot of Johnny Rockets love coming over here. Now, that was our first experience with Johnny. It was Johnny Rockets? I was saying Johnny Rocket.
Oh, so did I. thought that's what it was.
It's not. There's an S on the end.
I don't know, but it was HT approved, so we were like, it's got to be good.
And it was good. And that was a really interesting experience. That place was like, if you've never been to Mohegan Sun Casino, I have never seen anything like that. It was like a mall in a casino.
HT and we were saying it's very similar to a Vegas vibe. It's
I've never been to Vegas,
but it's got that like impressive Vegas vibe.
Yeah.
Now, guys, our grill is hovering around the 450 mark. You can't really see because there's a little bit of glare on the. Oh yeah, now we can. Now you can see that we're right near 450. Our griddle has been in there. It's preheating. This is actually our first time using this griddle, and a lot of times, every time we bring out, because we have another one that we've used before, whenever we bring out the griddle, people are always like, oh, so I don't need an actual one of the big fancy griddles that we own too, but you don't need one. You can make smash burgers by getting one of those griddle inserts that we're going to be showing you in 2 seconds. You can get that at Walmart. You can get it at Canadian Tire, and then you can be smashing some burgers too. Yep, and you know what? Each to their own. A lot of people are obsessed with those big, huge griddles. Those are certainly cool, but I prefer something that you can remove and wash properly. That's a good thing about these, is that you can wash them. Yeah, because those big griddles, like especially in the grill studio here, when we're not in here, sometimes like animals can get in here, and so I personally don't like that you can't really get in there and rinse it and really soap it up and wash it. Now we got a question on TikTok. Dad Bod, hey buddy, how's it going? He's saying, Dad Bod's back, baby. He's saying, where was your favorite burger from? Good, very, very good question. Now I'm gonna have to say,
Thanks, CJ. CJ's saying, does it seem like Kiki's making a lot of tacos?
Don't look at me.
CJ's always got my back.
He's implying that we're feeding a football team and it's just us four here, okay?
Maddie was in the mood for tacos, guys. Okay, so I was gonna say, for me personally, when I could enjoy a smash burger taco, or any burger for that matter, my favorite would have to be, do you know what I'm gonna say?
Five Guys.
Yeah.
Obviously.
$100p. And you know what?
Other than our homemade ones. Now, honey, because you're gross, can you get some on here?
Because I'm gross.
Yeah, because I'm going to keep my gloves on.
All right.
I don't want to put those back on. So let's get some burgers on the grill so I can get pressing. However, before we actually do that, guys, Barbecue Pops made this, okay? I will hold it up so everybody can see. This is actually a custom burger press that Barbecue Pops. He said he made one for us, but this is Barbecue Mama's. You can see it says Gina right there, Gina's Patinas. And I'll show TikTok. So Barbecue Mama's never used this before, and we basically told her that we were going to be using this today. So Thank you, Barbecue Mama.
So a funny story about Five Guys. We're talking about which burgers that everybody is really into.
Can you get two on the griddle, please? Can you walk and talk, buddy?
Wow.
Grill and talk here?
All right, so TikTok, Instagram, hang on a hot second because I'm going to put these in the griddle and you're not going to be able to see, but we will show you once they come off. If you want to see the different camera angles we have, I don't know if I mentioned, but head over to YouTube and you can see, unfortunately.
I did mention because I said watch out because that group is wild.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Are we ready? Here we go. You just smash them down. Oh, yeah, two's probably good. I was going to say we could probably fit three, but let's go with two just so Maddie has some room to like flip them around.
Oh, yeah. Guys. Check out, look, this is literally, I want to know if Barbecue Pops measured for this because this is literally the size of the tortilla. That's perfect.
Yeah, that looks great. So, funny story about Five Guys. So when Maddie and I and Barbecue Pops, I don't know if Barbecue Mama, I don't think you were there. But it was me, Maddie, Barbecue Pops, we went to Five Guys. This happened two separate times. Barbecue Mama, you weren't there? I didn't think so. So we went out to Five Guys on two different occasions. And I got the worst heartburn ever. Like literally, like almost thought I was gonna need to go to the emergency room. The first time it happened, I was like, oh, this is terrible. I'm never going to Five Guys again. And I like Five Guys so much, I did go again. So that's kind of an embarrassing story because it's like, why would you do that to yourself? But
that's when you really know that you love something.
Okay, wait, Sean is saying Five Guys needs onion rings. Does Five Guys not have onion rings?
You know what? I'm not going to hate them for that, okay, guys?
I don't even care.
They mastered the burger. They mastered the fries.
Come on,
Five Guys. Tell me that those aren't the best fries because they're fresh cut. I ain't going to get mad at them that they don't have onion rings.
No, me
neither.
Let
them do their burgers right. Let them do their fries right. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah. All right, so we are all locked and loaded. I'm going to take my gloves off because...
Okay, no. We're going to pay attention to the grill right now because this is looking... fine.
Maddie
okay?
told me to shut up.
Guys, check this out. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful, luscious bison taco.
I'm gonna see if I can bring over TikTok so you guys, Instagram so you guys can see. Hang on. There we go. Look over there. Check that out.
Can you guys see that? That is seared to perfection. That took 2 seconds.
Now,
this is a quick recipe.
It is super quick. Now, as soon as you flip them over, you want to get your cheese at the ready. Now for this, we are using these good things here, and this is processed cheese singles, okay?
Let's get them on.
Don't step to me about using processed cheese, because if anybody's like, where's the real cheese? To me, a good burger has processed cheese.
Jennifer's joining us, and she's saying she was in our neck of the woods last week. Jen, how did we not see you? That would have been so cool.
All right, now cheese on the other one. Now you gotta make sure that the tortilla is nicely browned on the other side before you go ahead and take the, oh sorry, my head's like right in the way.
I don't even know what the heck is, Eva Lana's throwing it, that's what she said. I don't even know what happened there.
Jay is asking, is Noble Bison available in the US? Jay, that's a fantastic question. And that is one that I'm actually not 100% sure of. So we will ask our friends at Noble and we will get back to you because that is a very good question.
These are looking phenomenal. Let me show you guys. I will show everybody else in a second too, but look at that crustiness on the other side of the tortilla. That griddle's hot, okay? That is really, really hot. I'm glad it's not a super hot day today because it would have been really hot around there.
Okay, I'm gonna get 2 more on because we're making 500 apparently.
That's right. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Stop
All right.
Stop running that mouth.
Wow. So the trick to
Noble
these two.
just said, no, it is not.
All right, thank you for letting us know, guys. Jay, there's your answer. No, it is not. It's for Canadians only at this point. So the trick to these, Matt, you're hogging the oil
I'm gonna, I have, for what?
for the griddle.
Okay, here you go. I'm gonna have to get another thing for this because we're making, like we said, a lot of burgers, and this is not a tray that's big enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna get our next 2 on. And the trick to these is just to oil between every round. So just not a ton, but you wanna make sure that you're getting a little tiny bit of oil before you put the next 2 down. Because the oil is what's gonna help give it that nice crusty brown flavor and exterior that everybody is so used to when it comes to smash burgers.
Here, Key, you deal with these, let me deal with the burgers. Because
All
I
right.
want to play around with the smasher again. Guys, anyone who's made smash burgers before, it's all about playing with the smasher.
So what do you want me to do here? I'm gonna just get you like an assembly line of like.
Let's get hustling because these go quick.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put these in our. Check out these cute little taco holders that we found just the other day. How sweet are these? I love that they have 2 different colors here. You can choose to have 3 tacos on this side or 2 tacos on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them into here, honey, then they can start to take their shape as well.
Let's rock and roll. They're looking good already, guys. I like a recipe too that this is a hot and fast recipe.
Actually.
It's very, very quick. It happens quickly. You don't want to walk away from the grill at this time. You don't want to lower the grill lid even at this time. It's unnecessary to use the lid.
Okay, so I'll leave that there for you, honey. That can be like your transporter. And then I will get your cheese ready for you because when these happen so fast, you want to get the cheese on as quick as possible and get that residual heat just heating the cheese through.
Please do. I'm about to flip, so let's get rocking and rolling.
Wow, I didn't know this was a taco sweatshop, but apparently it is.
Well, look at how fast this is going. Like, this is actually, I did not think it was going to be this quick.
Yeah, and look at how cute these look. So while they're still warm, definitely put them in. If you have a taco holder, while they're still warm, that's the time to get them in there because as they cool a little bit,
and now it's the time to get the cheese onto the burgers.
they will take shape and just stay there.
Buddy, let's
Here.
roll. My hands are
right.
in here, so let's get that on there. We're making a food enough to feed an army. CJ, you weren't lying.
There we go. Those are looking and smelling absolutely fantastic, honey. And I do want to say that I think the burger sauce is what's going to take these over the top, though. And I'm not just saying that because I made it. Burger sauce is
HT is
fantastic.
like, I love watching Maddie trying to take control. That's right, guys. Sometimes I do step in there and watch out. Watch out. And I love how Key just follows suit.
Yeah.
She's just in there.
All right. Love Grows Baking is saying, one of these years, I'm going to get a taco holder. You know what? For the longest time, Maddie and I also didn't have a taco holder. It was one of those things that we never really thought of. And then it's like once you do buy it, you're like, how did I not have this all these years? But if you don't have a taco holder, one thing that you can do to hold your tacos is get half a lemon and prop it up on either side of your plate, and it kind of like makes like a little accordion.
Solid tip.
Now, do you want me to?
Yeah, let's get two on there. Now, I'm not getting blamed for this. I did not season those ones, so please season.
All right.
That's right. Flirty Murdy is taking control over here, and it's feeling good. It's feeling good.
Okay, here we go. Brian, you missed it. We do have a smasher that was actually specifically made by Barbecue Pops. Check that out. She's using it now. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's working very, very well.
It is. It's a perfect size for the tortillas.
Yeah, Dad Bod is saying Costco also sells a burger sauce that's basically Big Mac sauce. Yeah, you can buy burger sauce in any store now. I think it's literally called just burger sauce, but it's not the same. And what's great about making it yourself is you can put whatever you want in it.
Okay, so guys, I will say when you are doing smash burgers on a charcoal grill like this, all the charcoal grill fans out there, we know the grill is hot, okay? So what you're gonna wanna do is get yourself some grill gloves like this, the ones that go up your arm, because it is really, really hot, and we do take grill safety seriously around here.
Yeah. So check this out, guys. I wanted to show you the underside. Look at that nice, crusty underside that you get from that cast iron insert that we're using. That is absolute perfection. And these are super cool because you flip them over and they're basically done because that meat is spread so thinly on there. It stays so juicy and they're done in like minutes. Absolute minutes flat.
And this is kind of like a smash burger cheat, if you will, because technically when you're making smash burgers, you make them in the ball shape and then smash them. But Key has pre-smashed them, so that's why it also is going super quick on the grill. And I think that's like how you make these tacos, and I think I like that.
Yep, I do too.
Because that's not really traditional for a smash burger, but I'm into that.
All right, so while we keep tacoing over here.
Did you just use taco as a verb? Because I'm into it.
Yeah, let's keep tacoing. And I think it's time to stare at some people's pets. What about you, honey?
You want to do people's pets now?
I wanted to stare at some people's pets. I know that we have some.
See, and HT just said he has a feeling Key's going to be taking back control, and she's at it again, guys.
Yeah.
Key takes control. Okay, let's get those on there.
Okay, here. Maddie's got it again with the control. All right. Here we go.
It's back and forth today, everybody.
All right, we've got a lot more to do here. I don't even know how this is only half done, but
Brian just said, I'm not sure that crusty underside is the most appetizing description I've ever heard. Brian, way to point that out. Now that is sounding really gross to me.
I know, but Brian, you know what I mean by crusty underside.
Hey, Mike C. Oh my God, Mike C is another one of the barbecue family members that we were able to meet in Connecticut.
Hi, Mike C. How are you?
We had a blast with you. Was that not such a fun experience?
Yeah, that really was. And I felt so like there was people there competing. It was a barbecue competition as well. And there were some people that had been up, like they only got 2 hours of sleep and they were still rocking and rolling and doing such a great job in their barbecue. And I can't believe like the food that some people were churning out at that place.
Oh my goodness.
It was
a
so
barbecue
awesome.
heaven up in there.
Yeah. Okay, you ready for cheese yet?
Not yet.
All right. Do you want me to start talking? Oh, okay, no, it is time to look at some people's pets.
Let's get some cheese on there. Let's
All
take
right.
a little look, guys. If you want to see pet paws, head over to YouTube. We got Belle, we got Gus, and we got Lily with Lily's little tongue is out looking like a little sweetheart.
Oh my goodness. Look at these ones.
Oh, Loopy!
Yeah.
Loopy's in here. We got Mijo, or is it Miho? And Summer Naked Bob! Summer Naked Bob. Bob's looking cute like that.
Yeah, not just regular Bob. Summer Naked Bob.
I like Summer Naked Bob. Summer Naked Bob is owned by our friend Kathy, and he looks a lot different. Like
Yeah,
when
he does. He looks like a different breed altogether. And Loopy was in there. Okay, Loopy is seeing a chipmunk and is trying to run away as we speak. But that's not going to happen because Barbecue Mom is handling it. Loopy loves her chipmunks.
I think she's smelling the taco bar that we have going over here.
All right, so TikTok, I don't know if you got a good enough look at our taco smash cheeseburgers, but check those out. Look at how fantastic these are looking. And, okay, Mad's going to add a couple more here. I can't believe how fast these are going. Hi, Uncle Steve.
Hi, Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve, we actually said, where the heck is Uncle Steve? Over the when we were down in Connecticut. Everyone wished that you were there.
I thought for sure Uncle Steve was coming too.
He's saying, I love my barbecue beauties. Uncle Steve, we love you. And literally everyone was saying, Uncle Steve rocks. Where the heck is he? We know that's definitely not in your neck of the woods. So I think they said he was at an event, but we would have loved to see you, Uncle Steve. And we have Plummy in the house saying, wait, you are? We are what?
Hi, Plummy.
Chef Plum is in the house. Chef Plummy, we love meeting ya. We absolutely love meeting him, his team, Dan the Spice Man, Jeffy.
Yeah, I miss Plummy already. That was a really fun weekend. Okay, so we've got 2 left on here. And then Flirty Murdy's got a delicious drink to make this week for Cheers for the Weekend. And I can't wait to see what it is because Maddie's been doing a lot of talk about it, and she showed me the glass, and it looks spectacular.
Oh, I thought there was something coming here. I was like, excuse me, but you're actually being a little sweetheart.
All right, Hot Tommy is saying Chef Plum rocked. Chef Plum, you're getting love from all different platforms over here.
Chef Plum does rock.
Yeah, he totally does. Chef Plum, I hope you're coming next year because that was a lot of fun. Okay, so I've got our last 2 cheeses to undo here. And I know we also have some celebrations to look at. So, honey, I don't know if you want to do that now or until after you're...
I'm going to continue going on here, honey. I might need you to take over so I can get to Cheers to the Weekend. But Jay was just asking if I've seen the skunk that lives in my backyard. And you know what? I'm happy to say, here, honey, we're going to need you to glove up because that is really, really hot over there.
Okay.
But he hasn't been back. Thank goodness.
Really? Is he gone?
He could be still there, but he might be entering his little like home in a different location. So I haven't seen him, thank goodness, and I hope I don't see him again. Because anyone who doesn't know this, there was a skunk who had babies underneath my deck, and I'm not a fan. Absolutely not a fan of that.
And I'm glad he's gone, honey, because that was like a 2-year-long saga of like you having a fight with a skunk.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so guys, who is ready for Cheers to the Weekend? I am.
I totally am.
I'm hot standing over that griddle. I could totally go for Cheers to the Weekend.
Yeah. I want to see what you got in store for us today, honey. I know it's going to be good. These smell incredible.
All right, guys, it is time. Cheers to the... Oh, Plummy! He's saying you guys are awesome. And he's saying skunks are adorable. Plummy, you want to come get that out of my deck? Because I don't think they're... Well, they're kind of cute, but I don't want them near me. I feel like he could get aggressive, and I'm not into that. Okay, so guys, today we are making a cocktail known as a French Gimlet, okay? So TikTok, take a little look here. You got your gin, and then you have this stuff here, which I don't know if anyone has seen this, but I actually bought this solely based on the bottle, and I was like, I'm gonna look this up later and find out what the heck it is, but I just bought it because the bottle, is that not a gorgeous bottle? It's called St-Germain, and it actually is an elderflower liqueur that has flavors of honeysuckle and pear.
Ooh.
I know. So you know how sometimes when you do buy something by the bottle and you look it up and you're like, I don't think I'm really going to like that too much. I looked this up and I was like, those flavors sound incredible, so let's give it a try.
That does sound really good.
So what this is basically, if anyone is familiar with the gimlet, it basically is a gin beverage that has simple syrup in it and lime juice. So instead of using the simple syrup, we're going to use this stuff here, which is going to be replacing that because it's very, very sweet. Okay, so I haven't actually tried this. We're going to give it a try for the first time today. Has anybody tried this before? And are you a fan of it? Honey, I know you haven't.
No, but if Chef Plum is still here, see? We drink alcohol in Canada. I don't, but I know a lot of people do.
Plummy, we were just saying that you guys were all like, what the heck is with you Canadians? You guys don't stay up late. You don't drink. You don't swear. What the heck is happening with you two?
Yeah, and I think we were misrepresenting Canada down there, but... Oh man, look, check these out, honey. I'm gonna start putting our toppings on because I want you to get tasting.
Okay, we really were doing a lot there. That's a lot of
That's every single
I
taco
take
holder
it back.
we have.
Okay, Plummy's approval. He's saying St-Germain is awesome. It was fantastic. And he's saying, kinda, about him thinking that we were squares, as Kiki calls it.
That's all right. I'm okay with it. I knew it was happening. Okay, Eva Llama's saying about time you made an alcoholic drink. Yeah, because it was my week last time, Eva Llama. I'm sorry. I don't, you know, if it's Murdy Mix-a-Lot's week, then it's her time. But if it's mine, you guys are getting some sort of a tea beverage.
Did you say a tea beverage?
Yeah, some sort of tea or like fruity beverage.
Yeah, but I love your cocktails though because they're any mocktail starts mocktail, but then if you want to add alcohol to it, you could. You don't have to. You can leave it the way that it is. But I always think, I've said this before, everybody, when you're making a cocktail, I personally think it's all about the glass. Is this not gorgeous?
And Maddie was trying to sell this so high because of the glass, and I do think it looks great, honey.
I think so too. Okay.
Look at these. Look at this.
Okay, Key's just wanting to get some credit. Plummy, squares are fun. They are the building blocks. Okay, that's a positive attitude. I will take it, Plummy. You're a sweet, positive guy.
Next year, I swear, Plummy, we will go out and we will have fun and we will stay up past 8:30.
Okay, I forgot the mixer. Oh no, it is here. Guys, I almost went
Maddie almost just dropping the ball here. Where is it? Okay, so I'm just stuffing our lettuce in. I don't know about you guys, but I like to go burger sauce or any sort of taco wetness on the top. I don't like to, because I feel like then it soaks into all the different ingredients and then makes everything sort of fantastic. Do you agree with that?
I do agree with it. Guys, I almost forgot this. This is what this cocktail's all about. It's a shaken cocktail, okay? So we're gonna go in with some ice. We got Roycer saying, hi girls. Roycer, hello.
Ooh, look at how beautiful these look.
Well, it's just, guys, you guys are so sweet. They're saying you both make great bevies, and that's true. Guys, it's true. Kiki makes
Thanks,
fantastic.
guys.
You really introduced us to some fantastic cocktails.
Well, and you know what? I like to shine a light on the non-alcoholic beverages because I feel like a lot of people are making that choice now too, for a variety of reasons. Some like me because for a medical condition.
Exactly.
Or for other reasons. And I think it's really great to just show that there are other options and you don't have to just drink water. A lot of times it's like, do you want a glass of tap water when you go places? And I'm like, no, I don't.
Look, I love a good tap water.
Yeah, I'm not hating on tap water, but like.
I love tap water. Now, guys, we're going to go in. Like I said, this is a gin-based cocktail. We're going to go in with some gin. This is 2 shots of gin. You can use whatever gin you want. I've seen that there's some pretty snazzy ones on the market right now. There's one that is blue, like the actual liquid is blue, which if you can add some color to your life, why not? Okay?
Yeah.
We love that.
I'm sorry, I'm just marveling at the color
He's
back
just
here.
wanting to say that she's doing a fantastic job. Well, I'm trying to shine the light on this wonderful cocktail.
Well, you weren't browning them enough. Look at how brown these are. I'm sorry to toot my own horn, but look at that crust, everybody.
I was browning to perfection, okay? Browning to perfection. Now let's smell this. Ooh, okay. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
That does smell like honeysuckle.
It
and
smells
pear.
very lychee to me.
Nailed it.
That's not
I
honeysuckle.
was like, what is that reminding me of?
That's
It
lychee
smells
nut,
like,
baby.
do you guys know lychee nuts? Like those ones, they're like, they actually look quite, a little bit weird on the outside, but you peel off that layer and then they have a very sweet, fruity flavor. That's what this smells like. But which is also, it smells like pear too. So we're gonna go in with 1 shot of this liqueur here.
That does smell really good.
I'm just gonna taste it on its own for you guys because I haven't tried this before. Let's just give it a little taste. That is liquid lychee nut.
Is it?
Yes.
Weird.
Oh my good. Okay. Guys, sometimes judging a bottle by its cover works, okay? Sometimes that's saying it doesn't work, but I got this based on this bottle and I'm into this.
That is really weird that it is like very lychee-ish.
Ooh, that is good. That's also quite strong.
Look at this. I would just like to draw your attention to these tacos. that I will
Absolutely phenomenal.
I will hold up because Instagram and TikTok aren't really getting the best view because unfortunately the different camera angles don't work for those platforms.
But those look gorgeous.
I know.
And I'm gonna say this was my row. They look a little bit better.
They're not brown enough.
Yes, they are.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, some people like them extra toasty. Some people like them like that. There's
Different
a little bit of
strokes
love
for different folks,
exactly,
everybody.
Exactly.
But
okay?
I still don't. When if it's a smash burger, I don't agree with that. So sorry.
He's like, it's fine, but you're wrong. Okay, so guys, like we always say, every cocktail needs a garnish. I don't know why when you're sometimes at a restaurant and they don't come with a garnish, instantly, even if it tastes good, I'm not gonna really be that pleased with it, okay?
I agree. I don't know. Like, if I wanted just something in a glass, I'd stay home.
Yeah, well, even when I'm at home, I still do a garnish, okay? Now, you don't want to garnish with something that's not in the cocktail. So there's lime juice in this cocktail, so we're gonna garnish with a nice little slice of lime, and it's pairing perfectly with this beautiful, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this glass has a hint of green in it. So it's looking beautiful.
That does look really
It's
great.
looking absolute, ooh, look at how juicy this lime is. Look at that.
I don't know why some you get are so dry and then others are
No,
like.
this one's good. This one's gonna be real fruity, very juicy.
All right, so I will hold up our smash burger tacos so you guys can see what they look like.
Now, did you get the army of tacos done?
I did.
Yeah,
and in
so
the nick
stop
of time.
complaining.
Okay,
So
they're
stop
dripping.
complaining.
They're dripping absolutely everywhere. But check out. Look at that extra dark one is the one I just made on the end. I'm gonna
okay.
say that's a lot better.
Goodness gracious.
You want a nice brown color on them. Look at how gorgeous that looks. I will come over here and show Instagram. Guys, look at how fantastic these look. If I could just describe the smell in here, it's just like, I don't even know how good. I don't even know how to say how good.
And I want to also say, get yourself some of these taco racks.
Yes.
We just got these. I'm sorry, they're an absolute game changer.
They are, because look at, they're all stacked up. They're ready to roll. They're not slip sliding all over the place.
Now, guys, this is a shaken cocktail. Like I said, okay, Plummy's going, whoa, yeah, and Noble's going, party at the grill studio.
With
Yeah,
all
'cause
these tacos, yeah.
we made a feast. We made an absolute feast. Now, this is, like I said, a shaken cocktail. You want to let that ice get in there so it dilutes it a little bit. And then we're just going to give it a little pour. Okay.
That looks beautiful.
I'm sorry, that's good. I can smell that immediately coming out, and it smells incredible. Fruity, citrusy. This is for Barbecue Mama, but I wish I made 5 of these because I want to try this.
Yeah.
Guys, check that out. Is that not gorgeous?
That looks beautiful, honey. That looks very, very beautiful.
Now, Barbecue Mama, may I please take a little sip because this is looking spectacular. Okay, Barbecue Mama is smiling but hesitantly saying, yes, I can go. Okay, guys, let's give this a little taste test here.
If it tastes anything like how it smells, I'm going to say that's going to be a winner because it smells ridiculously.
No.
It smells like perfume. It smells so strong of lychee nut. I don't know why.
That's the best cheers to the weekend so far. Remember I just said that about the coffee one?
Yeah.
Flirty Murdy is on a roll, baby.
Wow,
On an absolute roll. Sometimes you just got to give yourself a round of applause, okay?
I can't validate
good.
that. I can't try it myself, but
Okay,
let's
but
see.
smell,
Barbecue Mama wants it.
Just get a whiff of that.
Oh, that does smell really
Guys,
good.
it is the honeysuckle flavor is there with the St-Germain, and also it is so good with the lime juice.
Okay, Love Girls Baking is saying St-Germain does smell a bit of perfume. So thank you for having my back. It definitely smells like that to me. We're going to see if Barbecue Mama likes
Barbecue
it.
Mama, I'm sorry, give that, you got to go right now.
She's going to like it. She's
Barbecue
for sure.
Pomps, I'm sorry. Barbecue Pomps is like, why is there only one there?
It's okay, she's enjoying it. Let's see what she thinks.
We can make a lot more, guys. We can make a lot more up in here.
Okay, let's see what she thinks. Oh my, she says.
Okay, but oh my in a good way?
In a very definitely good way.
Okay, I could have told you. It looked really good, honey.
Brian, Barbecue Mom about to slap some wrists up in here.
Okay, so I know we have one milestone today. I think
We are
only
a
one.
minute over, but guys, let's do milestones. I
Welcome
wanna
to Maddie
see
and
it.
Kiki After Dark. We're a minute over. Okay, so we do, I think one. We didn't go live last week, so we missed this, but
All right,
I know.
let's see who it is. Who's celebrating something this week? Let's see.
Kathy's son, Ian, got married, I think 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations, Kathy's son. Now, I think Kathy's son looks like Kathy.
Oh, he 100%
He's
looks
got
like
Kathy all over his beautiful face.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, that is a handsome couple. Congrats to Kathy's son, Ian, which, love that name.
Yeah, me too.
That's a very unique name. I absolutely love that, and we hope all the best to the happy new couple.
Yep, congratulations. Now, will you please eat one?
I said I'm eating 3.
I know, but try one.
I said I'm not never eating less than 3.
That's why you made 500.
Kathy's saying, "Oh, love." Okay, I'm diving into. You know what? I will dive into yours. Pick me your crusty one.
Try this, yeah,
crusty
because you
bottom
know
one.
the crusty one is the best one. It's called brown flavor. Get to know it. I'm just joking. Maddie was like, I left these on for 5 seconds. Like that's the
Okay,
whole-
also give it a little lime on the
right.
top there,
All
okay?
right,
We
she
got
wants some
some
more lime.
lime. Don't waste it, guys. Just throw that on there. That's just gonna help it out.
Okay, so crunch into that and tell me how fantastic
I'm going
that
in.
is.
Plummy saying I'm celebrating 1 week since meeting my new friends, Maddie and Kiki.
Plummy.
Plummy, you're just a sweetheart, okay? So
Oh,
cute.
Plummy.
Okay, guys, I'm going in. Let's get in there. If I don't need a shower after this, it's all for nothing.
Okay, Plummy. Okay, also Plummy, if we're really good friends, fill in the blank. When in doubt, what's the rest of that? Okay, at our demo, we were saying Maddie
Salt
and I.
it out.
Salt it out.
Salt it out.
That's Maddie and I were saying in our demo, when it comes to different proteins and tomatoes in particular, when do salt it out.
Guys.
Unless you have a medical problem.
My.
Then don't.
You gotta specify that.
Yep.
Oh my goodness gracious. It's cheesy. That bison flavor is coming through because you didn't go overboard here.
No, you got to stick to just salt and pepper. Keep it simple. Otherwise, it's going to be too many flavors happening in here.
Does that not look spectacular? Insta. Come on, Plummy sent salted out. He's got it.
He knows.
TikTok. Guys, do you not want to get in there? Look at that shot right there. You got your cheesiness. Also, the cheese has been melted to perfection.
It's that processed cheese.
It
You
is.
could go real standard cheddar cheese here, but I think for a smash burger, you really got to go with a processed cheddar. It's just not going to be the same. See, Jennifer, she's our girl. She's saying, okay, I just ordered a smasher and a taco holder. How did I survive without these?
Jen, you gotta order some bison now.
And Jen, make these. You're gonna love them. They're so good. Honestly,
oh my goodness, these are viral for a reason.
but this is one of the simplest things we've ever made, and so many people are saying that this is the best thing they've ever had. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, well, I don't understand. I don't get why this is like taking it to the next. Like it's like a burger, but it's in taco, so it's like 20,000 times better.
Yep, it's absolutely confusing.
Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for being here with us. We went 4 minutes over. People stuck around. We're very grateful for you guys.
Yeah, it's so nice to see you guys. As usual, this hour has blasted by.
Where's the time go, everybody?
I don't know.
Plummy's taking off. He's saying, gotta run. You guys rock. You guys all rock. Thank you so much for being here with us. We'll see you guys back here, same time, same place, next Friday.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye, barbecue family.
Bye. Ew,
Mwah.
just flick some.